I'm Tomke and this is Sebastian Starke. We are members of the SIG Nachhaltige ILIAS plugins. Maybe we should change the name also in English. Yes, for those who don't know our SIG, a short introduction, why does our SIG exist? A starting problem, like Matthias mentioned before, with the new release, the plugins were often incompatible. So we maybe updated 1 year later because the plugins wasn't ready. So this was our starting problem, and we have different goals, but the important goal for our presentation today is we like to ensure the plugin compatibility with the new ILIAS version through a central point of communication where we get all needed information, and maybe where we can use Matthias presented concept of a community plugin. And one step in this direction, we want to present today the data collection. A few persons like Nicole, Rob, Sebastian and Matthias put much effort to merge two data collections, and this is our work we would like to show you today. And yes, I think as it would, there was a question after another plugin instead of Etherpad Lite. So Sebastian would show you another case.
So first of all, let me introduce you. Why am I here? I'm part of the SIG Sustainable ILIAS plugins. Since I am a member of ILIAS NRW, we identified the same problems as Matthias mentioned before. The problems within plugins are, so who has responsibility for plugins? And even those who haven't or are used quite commonly in higher education. So plugin partnership was our idea to ensure that plugins can be reliable to use in institutions. And we introduced this plugin partnership, and this is just more than an impact on the development process, is more than just a SIG chair. So we introduced this concept within the cloud storage plugin, to which was adapted since the original cloud object was abandoned with ILIAS 8. Our goal, like Matthias mentioned before, to provide a solid, sustainable plugins with the support of the needed versions, and to this to be done extremely resource friendly. Since you are developers and you are the most precious resource in the ILIAS community, so this is only for the development talk now. And we had another goal. We want to represent the users of the plugin. Since the developers and users may not speak the same language and may have other ideas how the plugin should work. So what was before? Before we saw something like this. The community had a lot of feature wishes and a lot of need of support. And on the other side, the developer had a lot of things to do. And the main goal what the developer had to be done in this time should be feature implementation and developing. And this is only a part of all what he has to do to provide his plugin. Since dissemination, talking about this coordination process, if he's a service provider, he had to test this, he had to develop and feature implementation and therefore auch priorization. So what have we done? We've done a person in the middle. We talked with the label we gave it was Plugin Patenschaft, which is quite more than just plugin. What do we know? A caretaker. Yeah, it's more than just a caretaker. It's just directly translated. It will be patronage. I learned this. So the plugin patronage will take a lot of these workload from the developers and be some kind of link between the community and the developer. So all the feature wishes the community have are first gone to the caretaker. The caretaker knows, like Richard mentioned before, knows about the risk in implementation. The caretaker is way much more deeper in the development process than other person in the community. the need of support can be shared, since a lot of the support, all of you may answer tickets, are first level layer 8 problems. So all this can be done by the caretaker. And now the developer has time to do what he's best in and where he's paid for, developing and hard support. So since Matthias talked about how to get a label of the community plugin, I'm pretty sure we got all this with our cloud storage plugin. So we are the first, not ILIAS Verein plugin, who will get this label. So we are pretty lucky to have one of these developers here. If your developer has questioned how this works from developer's perspective, you can take these, have these at the end, and we can check this out. Since I'm out of minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sebastian. Okay, now we come to the data collection. What we had before in the last months was we had 2 different data collections on 2 different places with 2 different views and wordings for categories. So they have different, they had not the same information also. That was not so good. So what we have done with this 4 people mentioned before, we merged them in the last, I think 2 months, and we had only one data collection. This is one view of the data collection. You can go to both places, and you have you can open the data collection. New is you have at the moment I think 4 views, 4 different views. Not logged in, user, developer, and outdated. Outdated is, I think, this version, but I think we close it at some point. And, yes, we are currently working on maybe 2 or 3 different views, depending of our stakeholders or personas, maybe. Nicole, was heißt entworfen? Designed, thank you. Designed 4 different personas: e-learner, admin, and developer. And these are in the next few minutes, we will look on these personas and on this view, if you can work with this data collection, because we designed for you. If you don't put your newest information in this whole project will not work. So what we have, for short, data collection, we have the 3 views, not logged in, user, and developer. And in the next 5 minutes, I want you to go, maybe through the link or the QR code, to the link in the forum. There we have 3 personas, and I need your feedback. So you can search after the persona who you identify the most. Then look on the categories and columns we are placed there, and then please choose your language, feel free, and write if you have, you need these categories, you need another wording, you need another persona, so that we can, make it better to use for our community in the end. So I think I start a timer, and I hope that after 5 minutes there is no feedback. So please, if you sit here, take the 5 minutes and give your feedback. Wie bitte? Habe ich das offen? Aha, das wäre genau das hier. So, if you find your way to the form, you find at first the task, and then we have the first persona and the view. Yes? Oh. Oh. Ah, okay. Moment. Also beenden. So, okay. Yes, if you find your way, then you should find the task, and you can reply. So I hope so, and can answer to maybe the first persona, the e-learner, or the admin or the developer. We are not so sure if we need admin and developer, or it should be one person. So maybe after this meeting, we know if it should be two views or one view. Yes. Yes, thank you, Eliasa. The question was there a difference between persona 2 and 3? The view, yes, there is no difference because the views was created before the personas was created. So I hope if somebody says I identify with an admin and sees a view and he said, so no, that's not working for me, I need this on that. And otherwise, if you say you are a developer and you had this, you so say, okay, it's fine for me. So after this feedback, we can, finally say if we maybe need one or two views. So yeah, I hopefully that is okay. I lost a little bit the track of time, so maybe you have 1 minute and then I go further. Okay, I hope I find some feedback. You're welcome to write later if you have time. We need your engagement, participation, and thanks for this. So, we maybe invent a blog. So, maybe till December we have an called Signip blog, maybe with the name Plugins on the Run. We are not that sure. The blog shall provide important informations about maybe a current offer which need funding, so that you can push the information to the interested persons, so that they not pull the information, or maybe an important exchange termin for something like it is a community plugin or not. Feel free to write us or write a blog Beitrag entry. And yes, I would say okay. I would say this is our team in the Signip. We all work in different topics. You can see their topics. If you want to participate, please come to our SIG and help us to make the plugins more reliable. And we warmly invite you to our upcoming working meeting and to our information meeting. If you want to take part, you hopefully have now the link to our group. Thank you